And so me and Josh, I owe this guy this one on this track because I was debating putting it on the album or not, you know. And I sent him a handful of songs, and this is one of them. And he calls me back on the phone, and he goes, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing with this thing? This is fire. This needs to go out. We need to get this thing right." And I swear, there must have been 17 different copies of this song before we nailed it, you know, and got it right. But underestimated.
Gosh, that song took like 2 months.
Yeah. So basically, the premise of the song is,
that was crazy.
When I made this song, I had been on a music review show, and they ripped me to shreds for a song that actually wasn't that bad, but they tore me to pieces. And this was before I really knew how to mix and master. I didn't have any good equipment, you know. It was kind of a throw it together, you know, but it was decent.
Right.
Nah, they shredded me, top to bottom, and I was pissed. And I let that fuel me. And what I came back at them with was gold. I mean, I basically did the same thing back to them, but lyrically.
But that's all about. It's all about just enjoying what you do, being confident.
And the camaraderie.
It's all about like tuning out to that music and let that your spirit speak that music, regardless of whatever anybody else is on.
Right.
You know, that's what makes a wonderful album. And just being there at that moment and living it out, because you are allowing a piece of spirit to be left inside of the frequency.
Right.
You know.
Well, I've seen good artists throw it all away, give up over some bad reviews, you know, and that ain't gonna be me, you know.
But you know, sometimes it depends on the reviews, because sometimes it depends on who's holding the review, that they might have something against you, or it could have been.
Right.
That's true too. That's often true too.
Let's get them on.
I agree with you.
So that way they can bring you down, because if they see something special in you that is really annoying to them, they don't have the same
carry out longer than further than them. Most likely they will hate you and find every way possible to turn your shit over.
That's right there on that. If it was a live stream like this, I would have snatched them right off the motherfucking chair right there. And we're like, okay, so you think you do a little better than me? Then let's go right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I said in the song too.
Because the thing is that majority of the time, there's people that's smiling and they're just really frowning inside.
Yep.
Right.
Talking to you, they have these demonic holds on them from when they hear you emanating a frequency and a vibrancy at a level they cannot accomplish with other people. And there's other people that are paying attention to what you're doing and bring some type of attention, and they can't bring that same, they will try to tear you down, and you can't allow that.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day, and great is something
Not at all.
not kept in a box.
Here it is.
You know, I want to applaud you both with completing that album. I think that's a beautiful thing that you guys actually put the work together, get some artists together something that you can be most memorable in your even golden years, get older, that you accomplish something and you can bring it to your children and anybody else around and say, hey, I'm going to be counted as a musician, and this is what my voice had to say at that point in time. Very important.
Right. Oh, no lie. When I signed into Spotify artists, and I think my album had been out 2 or 3 days at this point, and I signed in and I was looking at it and it said I had over 400 streams. I cried, and that's nothing. You know what I mean? 400 is nothing. That's a small number, but still, it was just like,
it doesn't.
Holy cow!
A number. The people that respond to you and the people you created it with. There's some albums I made and didn't really go anywhere, honestly, in the beginning when I wasn't sure of what I was doing. And then, you know, as I was working with people around the world and just reaching out to people around the state, just the energy that went into the album, it's a key thing whoever you worked with. You don't do the music for the likes or the listens or the commenting, because you know what, if you do that, you lost everything in what you were creating, just trying to be too perfect. The best make it perfect.
When I sign in and I see 4 or 6 people people listening to my music right now, it's like, that just puts a smile on my face. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool.
I do what I do too, just so that way I reach that person that nobody knows they're listening, waiting to hear something they could relate to.
And people don't think about it. Once you put it out there, it's out there. It doesn't mean it's old music that a couple of years go by. It's still sitting there, but you never know who's listening. Never.
That's all I'm saying.
What's that?
I said, that's all I'm saying.
Never know.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, most definitely.